Hi everyone, we're going to find the derivative by the limit process. This is part 4 and we're doing rationals here like this one, and this is our limit process. This is our derivative, the limit, and the difference quotient here. So we're going to get started, and we're going to take the derivative of x, which equals the limit as x delta x approaches, gets smaller and smaller to 0, and we get f of x. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write my function down here, and everywhere there's an x, I'm going to put x plus delta x. So this is my x portion, then subtract the 1. Then you minus the whole function, which is 1 over x minus 1. And this is all over delta x. Now, right here, my least common denominator is x minus 1 times x plus delta x minus 1. And you can just kind of cross up here, and you're going to get the limit as delta x goes to 0. And if you cross, so I'm basically cross multiplying, sort of. So this is going to be x minus 1 minus x plus delta x minus 1. And then it's over my common denominator. And this piece I can just bring up to my common denominator, which is x delta x. Now clean up your numerator. So you're going to get x minus 1 minus x minus delta x plus 1 over delta x, x minus 1 times x plus delta x minus 1. Now, everything cancels out here except our negative delta x. And this will cancel and give you negative 1. So we have the limit as delta x approaches 0 of, this is negative 1, over x minus 1 times x plus delta x minus 1. Now I'm going to go ahead and substitute in the 0, and you're going to get negative 1 over x minus 1 times x minus 1, because this will, that's a 0. Or you can say this is negative 1 over x minus 1 squared. Okay, the next one is this one. So I'm going to do the same thing. The derivative of x equals the limit as delta x approaches 0. And everywhere there's an x, I'm going to put x plus delta x. And I'm going to subtract my whole function. Okay, my common denominator here, oh, this is all over delta x. It's going to be x squared times x plus delta x squared. So when you cross, you get x squared minus x plus delta x squared all over your common denominator. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the delta x first, then I'm going to put the x plus delta x squared, then I'm going to put this piece last, just to separate these two, because it looks confusing if you don't. Now let's clean up our numerator. It's going to be x squared minus x squared plus 2x delta x plus delta x squared all over delta x times x plus delta x squared times x squared. Now, if I clean up the numerator now, I'm going to get the limit as delta x approaches 0, x squared minus x squared minus 2x delta x minus delta x squared all over delta x times x plus delta x squared. Now these are going to cancel, and so what we're left with is the limit of delta x as delta x approaches 0 of x squared negative 2x delta x minus delta x squared over delta x times x plus delta x squared times delta x. And then what I can do is divide this piece into this one and one of those. So that will go away. That will go away, and we'll have one left here. So we get the limit of delta x approaching 0 of negative 2x minus delta x over x plus delta x squared times x squared. Now, what I'll get is, if I plug in a 0, I'm going to get, if I plug in a 0 here, that goes away. And I plug a 0 here, so you can just get negative 2x over x plus 0 squared, so that's x squared, which equals negative 2x over x to the 4th, which equals negative 2 over x cubed. And that's your final answer. Okay, the next part we're going to have to do is going to be with square root functions or radicals. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye-bye.